What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. We're going over our friend BTC. Currently sitting at 16.9, down 0.23 on the day. Seeing a market cap of 323 billion. 24-hour volume 14.02 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to Bitget or Bybit, shine up. Grab up to 8K in bonuses on Bitget, up to 30,000 on Bybit. Email me or sign up email, free access to my Discord of over 2,000 members. So, a couple scenarios for BTC. I was looking potentially at this being a completion of a wave 3. We were looking at that 1-2-1-2 setup, but the wave 3 should have been much more impulsive. So a couple scenarios. I think this current one that I'm showing you is less likely that this is a 3 and we've pulled back into a 4, because the maximum retracement for wave 4 is, let me remove this fib quickly, is the 0.5. We did already break below it. We came all the way down to the 0.618 or the 61.8% fib level. So the alternative scenario that I think is more likely is that all of this completed a 5-wave move, and this is only the wave 1 of the wave Y. So we pushed up in a wave 1. This is a wave 2 pullback. You'd look for a bounce in between 16.6 and 16.5K in a wave 2, and you'd push up in a 3-4-5 to complete the wave Y, to complete the wave 2 in a normal retracement zone in between 17.2 and 17.8. Now the alternative scenario is that this is an ending diagonal and we've already completed the wave B. So we came down in a 5-wave move in an A, and then you had a 3-wave move in A, B, C into a wave B. We're at resistance of this descending channel, falling wedge. And then you would see the 5-wave move down in the wave C, which would complete this ending diagonal and potentially bottom out right around that, 10 to 13K as we've been calling for on the channel. That's the alternative scenario. It's definitely a possibility. I think there's a bit of higher likelihood, a bit of higher probability that we could push up a little bit more into this normal wave 2 zone, but either scenario could play out, so it's a bit difficult to trade right now. There's more risk in my opinion, but I think there is a higher chance of us pushing up into this target zone, but it's like a 60-40 chance in my opinion. We could definitely still easily break down. So it really depends. If we go into the weekend without any movement, then you can see sell off over the weekend due to low trading volume. Can be more manipulation over the course of the weekend, but we can always just break out from here or consolidate here over the course of the day, and then see that continuation to the upside. So yeah, I mean, all I can say is what I think is the higher probability, and usually a wave 2 pullback will push you up in between the 0.5 and the 0.786. But we are finding resistance here at the point of control. We broke above it briefly. We've broken back below it. So I would want to get back above the POC. We have all this resistance, a ton of resistance at this level. So we need to get back above it. And you'd want to look for that 1-2 setup, right? So you'd want to see a wave 1 to the upside, and then you pull back in a wave 2, and then you push up in a 3. If you see that, then you could look to get in on the wave 2 pullback, but we can drop lower into this yellow box. Let me see if I can count a 5-wave move on a micro count into the wave C. Yeah, it looks like you could. Wave 1 right here, wave 2 pullback. This could be a wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. So there is potential for that. Just come to the smaller time frames and look for a wave 1 to the upside and a wave 2 pullback, and then potentially you could push up. But if the invalidation point is to come down and break this low, this wave 1 low, which is down at about 16.3K. Let me move this up a bit. Tartar sauce. So if we come down and we break 16.3, it invalidates that as a wave 2 pullback. Even if we break below 16.49, more likely that it's not a wave 2 and you're going to break down. So just keep an eye on that as well. That's basically it for this little update. Just a quick one here. There is a possibility that this is an ending diagonal. We are at the resistance of this trend line where we've been rejected multiple times, but even if we do see that push to about 17.2 to about 17.8K, could just be another fake out, right? Could be another fake out to the upside. We get rejected, we come down just as we did right here. So just keep that in mind. I think the higher probability is that we could definitely see some upside continuation, but it's almost like a 50-50 in my opinion. In picking one wave count over the other, But as I mentioned, a normal retracement for a wave 2 is in between the 0.5 and the 0.786. All right, guys. Sign up to either Bybit or Bitget. Grab those bonuses. Takes 2 seconds. Email me or sign up email. Free access to my Discord of over 2,000 members. Posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. At the 10 USD membership, early access to my analysis as well as signals. Same price as a Netflix subscription. You can sign up through the Patreon link. And I'll see you in the next video. Much love. Take care.